it's Miss Becky and my daughter Alyssa. You want to say hi?
Hi.
So what you would need in order, if you want to do this craft, is an old egg carton that you are done with, and we just cut this one up. That you need a grown-up to help you cut it up into pieces, and I cut this one up into one that has 3. Some of them just have 1. If you wanted to do it with just 2, I just did 3s and 1s for now. And then if you have pipe cleaners, those work great for this project. If you don't, we can think together about some other things you might use for legs for your insects. If you have googly eyes, that's awesome. If not, markers work really well to make eyes. And if you have paint, then that would be a great thing to use as well. If you don't have paint, you could use markers probably, but today we are going to use paint. And so I thought we would make 3 different insects today, Alyssa. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
And let's start with the grasshopper. So to make a grasshopper, what color is a grasshopper? Do you know, Alyssa? What color is a grasshopper?
Green.
Green, excellent. So can you paint your grasshopper green?
Yeah.
And while she's painting her grasshopper green, I am going to paint a couple of ladybugs that are going to be just one of these. And what color is a ladybug, Alyssa?
Red.
Red. So I'm going to color this one, or paint this one red. So we're just going to try to get paint all over the outside of it. We're gonna make some ants also. So I was hoping we had black paint, but we don't have black paint. So we're gonna do brown, which works just as well for an ant. So Alyssa, can you get brown paint on that one for our ant? I'll keep working on the grasshopper. Okay, so we have finished painting our egg cartons, and so we have a green one, a couple of red ones, and a brown one. Now we have to wait for it to dry before we do our next step, so we'll talk to you in a few minutes once these are dry. Hi, we're back, and we decided to wait until the next day to finish making our insects because we wanted to let the paint dry. So now it's the next day, and here we are. We've got our ant body, as you can see, is nice and brown, and our grasshopper body is nice and green, and we have a couple ladybugs, and we already got started on the next step, which is putting on the legs to our insects. Now, Alyssa, do you know how many legs does an insect have?
1, 2, 3.
Let's count the legs on this insect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Our ladybug has 6 legs. So we are going to put 6 legs, and we chose the color black because ladybugs are often black and red. And so Alyssa, would you like to help get the rest of, this is the one Alyssa painted, and I got it started, but we can finish putting legs on. Should we do that, Alyssa?
Yeah.
The way you get the legs on, you need a grown-up to help you with this part to keep you safe. You get a little tiny push pin or a needle, and you want to just poke a hole in the side. But I'm poking a few times so that the hole is big enough to get the pipe cleaner in. Okay, so now we're going to take our pipe cleaner. Now my pipe cleaner is a bit too long for my ladybug, so I'm going to cut this down into 3 legs. Okay, 1 and 2. And Alyssa, this is the part you get to do, okay?
Okay.
So So you hold that and you're gonna try to stick it in the hole there. You might need some help to get it started. There we go, you got it in. Yay! Good job. And then we can kind of curve it down a little bit. And now we have our ladybug with 6 legs. So now what we're gonna do is put eyes on our insect. So do you want, Alyssa, you have a choice. You can either color your eyes with a black marker or you can put googly eyes on. Googly eyes, okay. Nice job, Alyssa. Eyes, so cute. And now the last thing we're gonna do here for our ladybug is ladybugs have black spots on their backs, right? So we're gonna put some black spots. I'll do one just to show you, like that. And now you can do it too. And hold it so that your fingers are closer to the edge, and then you can just make your black dots anywhere you want. You want me to help you? Okay. We're making black dots all over our ladybug. Kind of anywhere you want. Some have a lot, some have a few. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yay! So there's our ladybug with eyes and black dots all over. Now another way you could do it on my ladybug, if I did not have googly eyes, I could just draw eyes on with my black marker. Just like you're putting dots on. And I'm gonna make my eyes look a little different than the dots by making it just like that, you can see. While she works on her ladybug, I'm gonna show you how to make a grasshopper now. For this one, I happen to have a green pipe cleaner. So we're gonna put 3 of them on one side. And actually, what I forgot to show you is these are legs too. 2 of the legs that grasshoppers have are longer than the rest. The long ones go in the back. So let's start with that. And I'm gonna get my push pin again. And I'm gonna put in the back. So now we have our legs on our grasshopper. And now we just need to add eyes. And there's 2 things that are in the front of a grasshopper, and actually all insects have these called antennae, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna also put 2 antennae in the front. So let's do that first. So there's our antenna on the front of our grasshopper. I kind of like how it's turning out. It's pretty fun. And there we have our grasshopper. Isn't he cute?
Happy other one.
Yeah, we're gonna do another one. But we can make him hop and pretend that we're playing with him, which is fun. Okay, our last one is going to be an ant, okay? Now, I thought with this one, we could, let's say you don't have any pipe cleaners at home and you want to put something else for legs. I thought of maybe toothpicks is something you could use for legs. And maybe if you don't have toothpicks or you don't like using toothpicks, you could use sticks from your backyard, or I don't know, there might be other ideas you can come up with of things you could use as legs for your ant. It's really the same thing. The toothpick is not sharp enough to go through by itself, so you still have to use your tack to make a hole. And then Alyssa, can you put the toothpick in? We have our legs on. So now we're gonna make, again, antenna for our ant. So I'm gonna put it towards the top of his head here. Put a couple of holes in. And we're gonna use toothpicks again, because why not? Put that one in there. Nice.
Mama?
No, that's it. They just have 2 antennae and how many legs again? 1, ant next to our grasshopper and our ladybugs. And I'm pretty happy with how our insects turned out. Do you like our insects, Alyssa?
Yeah.
They turned out really, really good. So again, you can do it however you want. These are just some ideas of how you can use old egg cartons and turn them into insects. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you had fun. And if you make some insects, be sure to take a picture so we can see how yours turned out, okay? See you later. You wanna say bye?
Bye.